Hi, Pre-orchestra. This is your, I believe it's called Lesson 5 video, and the title is I Don't Rest Much, Part 3. And really what this video is today is putting all of our parts of this piece together, as well as I will give you a chance to do a little play with me, a little playthrough with me where I will be playing the harmony. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're just going to go and we're going to play every single section of I Don't Rest Much, Twinkle. And we're going to put a stop in between. And then I'll give you an opportunity to play them with the harmony. Okay? So let's just go ahead. And I'm assuming that you've already done lesson 1, I Don't Rest Much Part 1, and I Don't Rest Much Part 2. Okay? So this is the third part of it. So you have to keep track and make sure you're doing the other ones. Okay? I have a perfect bow hold right now because I'm really good at that now, and I've got my hand loose. I'm going to put my bow on the D string. Okay, we're going to do all of the cheese section. Okay, all my fingers are ready for my A string. I'm ready to be balanced on my first finger. Okay, and here we go. I don't rest much. Rest. Hold. Rest. To the A string. Okay, we're ready for our cheese. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest. Our bread section. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest. Rest. Okay. So, if you need to rewind that, or just do that again, play your bread, your cheese, and your bread, and just put a little stop in between them so that your mind is ready to go, okay? But now we need to start working on, okay, so if you needed to do that, go ahead and pause the video and practice that. But I think now what I'd like to focus on is combining our bread with our cheese section, because that's a little bit tricky. Okay, so what I want to do is we're going to start at the end of our bread section. Okay, this sort of the second half of the bread section when we practice our G down the steps. So we have D, A, B, A, and we're going to start at the second half of our bread section, and we're going to go directly into our cheese. Listen to me first. This is the second part of my bread. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest. 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 The cheese. Rest. Okay? Do you get it? I hope so. So let's do that together just so we can practice that, okay? So we're going to get our bow ready, and we're actually starting on our D string, okay? All 4 fingers on the D string, we're playing our G, okay? And now we're going to do the second half of our bread, and we're going to go directly into our cheese, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest. 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 Cheese. Push. Rest. Rest. Okay? We don't need to keep practicing practicing the cheese. We just need that little bit of a transition, which is hard. Okay, so if that was tough for you, I think you should pause the video now and practice that. Okay, so what I want to do now is we did our bread into our cheese, and now we need to finish doing our cheese into our bread. And once we can finish that, we'll be ready to do the whole thing without stopping, okay? So what I think we should do is there's 2 pieces of cheese, so we should start at our second piece of cheese, and we should go into the bread. Now, you're not used to doing just 1 piece of cheese, so just keep that in mind, but we don't need to waste our time right now with 2 pieces of cheese, okay? So we're gonna just do our second piece of cheese, and we're gonna go right into the bread. Please listen to me first. I'm getting my bow ready, opening my armpit to get my bow on the A string, okay? I've got my G ready, even though I'm gonna play my A, and I'm gonna go directly into my, actually, hang on one second, my children are screaming and I'm gonna tell them to be quiet. Okay, so as I was saying, we're gonna go from our cheese to our bread now, okay? So 1 piece of cheese, got my bow on my A string, got all 4 fingers on my D string, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest. 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 2, bread. Rest. Okay? So I think if you need a pause, you can go ahead and pause and practice that, but that one was pretty simple, okay? Go ahead and pause. All right, so I want to do 2 more projects with you guys right now, okay? The first thing I want to do is I want to give you a chance to play each section with the harmony, okay? I think it will be fun for you. So we're just going to play our bread section once with the harmony, and then we'll play our cheese section with the harmony, okay? And then when we're done with that, we'll put the whole thing together, okay? So if you want to, we're going to play just our bread, okay? Remember, I'm going to not play the bread part. I'm going to play the harmony, okay? So you can hear how it sounds with me, okay? But you play the bread, all right? Are you ready? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest. Push. Rest. 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 Okay, good. If that was confusing for you, you can just rewind it and try it again, okay? All right, let's go and let's try to play the cheese part with the harmony, okay? So you're gonna get your bow ready for your A string, and you're gonna put all 4 fingers on the D string, okay? And you're gonna get ready for your string crossing. But remember, I'm not gonna play your part. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest. Rest. Sharp. Push. Pull. Rest. Rest. Okay, good. I hope that was okay for you. I'm not sure. If it was hard for you and you don't think that you're ready for that yet, then don't worry about it. All right, so we have one last thing that we're going to do today now. We are going to put our entire I Don't Rest Much Twinkle together, okay? And we're just going to do a play together, okay? I'm not going to play the harmony. I'm going to play with you the whole time. So let's go ahead and get set up to play our entire I Don't Rest Much Twinkle together. Lift your beautiful bow hold, push your arm to the A string, opening your elbow. I'm sorry, pushing your bow to the D string. I've been doing too many things today. So starting your D string, and then now your left hand on the A string, okay? here we go. We're going to start the whole twinkle without stopping. Okay? You play with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest. Just to check, you should be ending at your frog. If your bow is at your tip right now, you made a mistake somewhere in there, okay? All right, you guys, if that was tough for you, go ahead and practice that, but then come back to this playthrough at the end, okay? Maybe next week I'll come out with just a harmony video where you can, it's just a play along, where you only play with the harmony. All right, you guys, I hope this was helpful, and I will see you next week, okay? I think next week we'll focus on not our twinkle songs, but we'll focus on Mary Had a Little Lamb, Hot Cross Buns, and I think we'll start Dizzle Dazzle next week with our bow, okay? All right, we'll see you later. Bye, you guys.